Our next speaker is Jeff Marconnette. Now, I met him in Kansas City, and he helps people build resiliency and to basically, he says, what? Make every second count. And I don't know if he's sharing his story because his story is freaking powerful. And he's motivational, just watching him is motivational. I saw him on Facebook the other day running on a treadmill. And on a treadmill, I know I fall on, Jeff. And he was just running away. So, Jeff, I don't want to take up any of your time. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much. So, first of all, I want to ask you guys, when is the last time you experienced a moment of joy and just smiled your mouth off? Like, ah, just smile. It's funny. I asked you this, but there was a time in my life that I could no longer do that. A time where I couldn't smile. I couldn't even open my mouth. You see, I had my jaw wired shut, but I digress. So, when I was 17 years old, I was involved in a very serious car accident. I spent 2.5 months in a coma and 3.5 in the hospital. I was told I wouldn't get to ever walk again, and there might not be any speech in my future as well. But I decided that I was going to fight, and I wasn't going to accept what they told me is truth. And boy, let me tell you, I'm glad I did. Because you see, I have been going through therapy now for 23 plus years. And I don't foresee myself giving up anytime soon. Now, I tell you this stuff not to brag on myself, not to make myself look good, but I tell you this stuff to show you guys that it is possible for you. Possible for you to not give up on yourself and find that smile again. So I'm going to let you in on another little story. So when I was just coming out of the coma and I was riding in a wheelchair at the time, being pushed around by other people, and they told me at this time, Jeff, you can quit this therapy thing anytime now. That a lot of people live every day in a wheelchair and they're happy. I said, yeah, they might be, but me, I'm not. So I went back to working and struggling and all of that therapy stuff that isn't fun. And I finally got to the point that I was walking with the walker. And they told me, Jeff, this is amazing. You're doing so good. We are so proud of you. You can give up therapy now because we don't know that there's going to be anything more for you. I said, yeah, I probably could. You're right. And I understand people might be happy out there, but me, I'm not. So I went back to fighting. I went back to struggling. And eventually I got to walking with a cane. Everybody was shocked, including me. I loved it. But they told me again, Jeff, you can quit this therapy thing now. People live every day walking with a cane and they're happy. I said, yeah, you're right. I could quit. They probably are happy, but me, I'm not. So I went back to fighting. I went back to struggling. And I got to the next point where I was walking unassisted. That means absolutely nothing. So no walker, no cane, no wheelchair. I was just walking perfectly. Well, not perfectly, because my walking isn't pretty, but hey, whatever. But they told me again at that point, Jeff, this is amazing. You're up and walking. You can finally quit therapy now. People live every day walking unassisted and they're happy. I said, yeah, you're right. I could. And yeah, you're right. They probably are happy. But me, I'm not. You see, I am going to run. There is nobody out there that can stop me from running. And I understand that this might seem a little weird for a Smile-A-Thon to be talking about, but my thing is don't give up on yourself. You're the only person out there that can stop you from doing what you want to do, from what you want to achieve. So if you want to have a great day, have a great day. Don't let any outside influence affect your great day, your joy. Just smile your way through it. Because just like Paz said, that when you're thankful of things that you have and abilities that you have, then you will start to see more things you were thankful for. And only happiness can grow out of things that you were thankful for. You can't be thankful and mad at the same time. Try it. So, in the comments right now, I would like you guys to put if you are refusing to give up or you have given up on something. And in the future, I don't want you to give up. I want you to smile your way through it. Even when you're having a bad day, smile because that smile will help you out, but it also helps other people out. And it's just amazing when you can smile. And remember, I couldn't smile for the longest time, but I can now. So I want to let you in on another little story. So sorry, I've kind of brain fart there for a minute. That kind of happens when you've had a traumatic brain injury. And oh, all right. So this story is this. I don't know about you guys, but in the comments, if you could put down if you played any sports or you played you play video games or you do anything that requires movement or requires use of your hands and fingers. And just let me know because you see, I played basketball, I played football, I played baseball, I played basketball, I rode BMX, I rollerbladed, I skateboarded, I did everything that I could get my hands on. And I was so much of an athlete. But you see, I had all these abilities, but I took them for granted. You see, I told you all the sports that I played, and you guys told me sports that you played, but I'm not talking about those kind of abilities. I'm talking abilities to use your hands, use your fingers, use your arms, use your feet, use your toes, use your legs. I'm talking the ability to walk, the ability to sit up on the edge of the bed without assistance, the ability to turn your head freely, the ability to see, the ability to hear, the ability to smell. Because we all have those abilities. And if we're thankful for each one of those abilities, remember, only happiness can grow out of being thankful for things. So this is just another way that you can be thankful for things and still smile. Because a smile is showing the world that you are confident. You have a lot going on in your life. And even if you don't, you can still show the world that you're here. So I don't know. I realize this was weird for a Smile-A-Thon, but I want you guys to realize that whatever you were going through, you can smile because me, I still have a smile on my face after all that I've been through. And after all the pain that I go through and all the issues that I still have, I'm still smiling. There's nobody that can stop me from smiling except for me. And that's the same in your life. There's nobody that can stop you from smiling except for you, unless you allow that person to take your smile away. So for the next month, for the next year, for the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, for the rest of eternity, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to make every second count. Why, you ask? Because you never know when your seconds are going to run out on your one life. But for this event, I need you guys to do that with a smile. So make every second count with a smile. All right. And that's actually what I have for you today. I'm sorry. I know it was kind of quick,
No,
but
not at all. It was perfect timing, actually.
I
And it was not a weird subject because you are one of the happiest people and you've gone through hell in a handbasket. And you know my story. We are both two of the most brilliant smilers who have gone through hell in a handbasket. So that is not a weird topic. That is exactly what the world needs to hear.
And I just need to say, when I first met Jeff, he came up to me, he says, "Hey, Smalls." And I never will forget that day. He says,
Yes, it
and I
was
had to return this, I had to return the sentiment. I said, "Well, Smalls, you smile too."
yeah. That's fantastic, Jeff. And I'm so proud of everything you've done and everything you've come through and how you encourage everybody with your own story because I say the same thing that you say. Be thankful that you can sit up. Be thankful you can open your eyes. I mean, we know what it's like not to. So it's like when people do, I have nothing to be happy about. It's like, you're complaining, aren't you? I think you should be happy about that. So,
Yeah, and I always have a tendency to say, "Hey, you're alive, aren't you?"
mhm.
And people are like, "Well, yeah." So, well, you could be 6 feet under right now.
It's
And
perspective,
then
right?
they're taken back. They're like, "Whoa."
Yeah, it's all perspective, how you
Yeah.
look at life. And when you've hit parts where people didn't believe you were going to move anymore, and here you are shrugging away and taking care of people and helping other people find their way, it's magic. So thank you for your smiles. And it's
Thank
the
you.
perfect story for a Keep Smiling Day. And I hope, well, I know you're going to keep sharing that. So you keep
Yeah.
going. And I hope to run into you again
Thank
sometime.
you very much.